Hey guys, so I got a really out of left field sneaker review for you guys today. Maybe one that'll make you say, what the? See what I did there? Moving on, this is actually the first shoe that I've ever gotten the chance to buy from Titan 22, which is a very famous sneaker boutique here in the Philippines. They mostly focus on basketball silhouettes, and they're most famous for having their own barbershop next to their sneaker shop. It's actually where I get my own haircut, which I probably should have done before this video. Shout out to Kuya Hermie. I was really contemplating if I wanted to grab this shoe in the first place because number one, there really wasn't much hype around it, and number two, there's not much resale value behind it, which is pretty hypocritical of my first sneaker review. I always advocate not to buy a shoe if you guys don't like it, not just because it's hyped or what's in right now. Buy a shoe that you guys like. But I was so on the fence about it, and honestly, do you really gotta drink while I'm talking? My demon rabbit's drinking from his little water bottle. I'm about to take that from you. I was really on the fence whether I liked the shoe or not, because I do like the shoe, but I feel like it was just more of a impulse buy because it was the first time I ever got through the Titan app. And looking at the shoe now, I think I do have a few things to say about it. So without further ado, let's jump into my review, my first impressions, and my honest opinions on the Air Jordan What the 4s. So if you're not familiar with the What the concept, it's Nike's way of combining all the best colorways into one Frankensteinian, is that a word? Frankenstein-like shoe. The first shoe to ever release the concept was the What the Dunks, which is an SB Dunk which was featured in their campaign for the Nothing But the Truth featured film, which showcased the Nike SB team riders. It was then adapted to different basketball shoes such as the KDs, the Kobes, the LeBrons, and now the Jordan 4s. This shoe is the first to feature the What the name, but Jordan has previously tackled the concept of mixing and matching different colorways such as the Jordan 1 Top 3s, which combine the Breads, the Chicagos, and the Royal Blues, as well as even attempting to combine different numbered Jordans into one shoe, such as the Jordan Legacy 312s, but we don't really talk about that one. Even Don C, who was one of the original designers of the shoe, kinda wants to forget he ever made that. The What the Jordan 4 features different details from 4 different colorways, which is pretty cool because it is a Jordan 4. Those 4 colorways are the Military Blues, the Fire Reds, the White Cements, and the Breads. So to be honest, it took me and Andrew about 15 to 20 minutes to pinpoint each and every detail from each individual shoe, so if we do miss some, comment it down below, but I'm sure we pretty much covered it all. So first, we'll start with the left shoe. The left shoe features the upper and the sock lining from the Fire Reds, as well as the outer lace eyelet. The tongue and the heel tab were taken from the Military Blues, while the inner eyelet and the insole were taken from the Bread 4s. And lastly, the outsole, and more obviously, the gray midsole speckled in black taken from the White Cements. You can also find the vintage Nike Air tag hanging on the left shoe. I don't know if this is purely always on the left shoe or it mixes and matches, but just know it's there. The right shoe, on the other hand, features the upper and outer eyelet from the Military Blues, the inner eyelet, the insole, and the heel tab from the White Cements, the tongue from the Fire Red, but the Jordan logo is from the Breads, as well as the mid and the outsole. The last few details I saw only when I had the shoe in hand, which I find really cool. It just shows Jordan Brand's attention to detail. It may not look it in pictures because it is a completely white shoe, but if you look closely, the panels of each shoe is made out of different leathers, probably meant to signify that it's basically composed of different panels from different Jordan 4s. So the upper of the left shoe, which is mostly made out of tumbled leather, was probably taken from the White Cements or the Fire Reds. The upper of the left shoe, which is more of a smooth leather, was taken from the upper of the Military Blues. But you can see that different panels of the shoe are mixed and matched with this tumbled leather and smooth leather patterns, because it really looks like they took 4 different pairs of shoes, took them apart, and stitched them all together. Last but not least, if you look at the tip of the laces, each tip shows you the color code of each colorway used in the shoe. On the right shoe, you have 4364, which is the Fire Red color code, 4369, which is the Military Blue color code, 4363, which is the Bread colorway, and 4362, which is the White Cement colorway. The last 2 details on the different leathers and the lace tips blew me away because I would have never known that they were there unless I had the shoe in hand. The shoe does come with a pair of black laces if you want a nice contrast to the white color, but it doesn't have the color codes on the lace tips, so I think I'd rather stick to the white laces. So now for the part of the video where I give my honest opinion on the shoe. Again, like I said in the beginning, I really wasn't in the market for these shoes at all. There's no pre-sale value. I already have a pair of 4s in my collection, and honestly before this video started I was already thinking of reasons or what excuse to tell you guys on why I bought the shoe, but really deep down it was all just impulse. But really though, looking at the shoe and having the shoe in hand, I'm really happy I pulled the trigger. Just the detail of the shoe and just knowing what it means. The 4 most iconic colorways into shoes is just mind-blowing. They really thought it out. They chose the paneling, they chose which color goes where, how it'll pop more, how it'll accent other colors better. Looking at it more and more makes me excited to have this shoe in hand and to see the history of the Jordan 4 within this pair of shoes. The Jordan 4 is definitely part of my top 5 favorite Jordans. Man, I really can't get over how great this shoe looks. Like, the more and more I look at it, the more and more I fall in love with it. So my final thoughts on the What the 4s, you know, after L after L after L on all the sneaker apps and all the sneaker raffles, I think this was a really pleasant, happy accident. Not only to boost my morale on like continuing to review shoes and, you know, try different things, look at different shoes in different ways, expanding my horizons on different shoes, not only, you know, hyped or have high resale, but shoes that actually have a story behind it, which is one of the reasons why I collect sneakers. I love the history of it, I love the story behind it, and this shoe definitely has a story to tell. So if you're in the market for a Jordan 4 and you just can't decide on which colorway, I'm telling you, this What the Jordan 4 is a contender for one of the best Jordan 4 colorways out there. And that is it for my review of the Air Jordan What the 4s. What do you guys think? Did I make the right choice? Do you guys love or hate how Jordan 4 combined 4 of the best colorways into this kind of mosaic art piece of a shoe? Leave a comment down below. I'd love to know what you guys think. Follow me on Instagram at LBPeralta. I post my shoes there, I post my dogs there, I post my travels there way before I post them on YouTube, and I post stories almost every day. So if you guys want to get a bit more personal, get to know me a little bit better, follow me on Instagram. Check out my other videos on this channel. Subscribe if you haven't yet. I got a bunch of videos lined up for the future, and I got a bunch of videos on my channel. Travel vlogs, more sneaker vlogs, anything and everything in between I got on there. And yeah, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Bye guys.
Never